So, am I a sexist or am I the sexiest? So, I received the message. It was from a female viewer of my videos. And she sent me a message saying,
quote, "You're quite possibly the sexiest man I've ever seen. I just had to tell you this because I was watching your Ariana Grande videos and hearing you talk about women getting fucked kind of did something to me. Haha. Keep up the good work. You give me hope that a real man is out there for me."
So I found that to be extremely ironic. Now, I don't know where this girl came from. I don't know if she saw my videos because she saw them on YouTube, or if she saw my videos because lately, over the past couple days, some strange Ariana Grande fan page, which is probably operated by like a 15-year-old girl, which is why I haven't really been talking about it, and it's why I haven't been plugging this fan page. But this is an Ariana Grande fan page that has over 120-something thousand followers, I think. And the fan page has been uploading my recent videos about Ariana Grande with captions saying, "Oh my god, look at this sexist, look at this misogynist Chris, all the shit he's saying, this is terrible, all you Ariana Grande fans, let's go attack him." And then they've just been sending swarms of people to attack me. So it's possible that this girl, who I don't really know how old she is. She does look to be in early 20s. I could be wrong. Small little Facebook profile picture. She seems to be in her early 20s. She probably heard about my videos through this Ariana Grande fan page that is sharing my videos about Ariana Grande as proof that I'm a misogynist. So if this woman who sent me this message saying that I am so sexy for pointing out female sexual nature, then that would basically mean that their whole plan, this Ariana Grande fan page, their whole plan backfired. Imagine the irony of one of the followers of this fan page, who's also a fan of Ariana Grande, stumbles upon videos of me that these people have clipped together, which is supposed to prove that I'm such a sexist and a misogynist. They stumble upon videos of like these, and instead of concluding that I'm a sexist, she concludes that I'm the sexiest and that I'm 100% dead on what I'm saying about female nature.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs. Your Twitter account
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
And, you know, I think it's interesting because I think it's a little sad that, you know, a girl has to send me a message, basically in private, basically saying, "Thank you for speaking your mind. You're absolutely right. You've given me hope again that there are men in this world who could save us, women." I mean, that's pretty sad. But I think that's what it comes down to. You know, I think a lot of women nowadays, we're living in the age of people reclaiming their independence, people reclaiming their adulthood. People are tired of being treated like dumb babies. You know, that was the age that we came out of. You know, the baby boomer generation, where people were in a time period of incredible wealth, incredible prosperity, and not too much adversity. And we've become a bunch of spoiled fucking brats. We become a bunch of spoiled brats, and when you become a spoiled brat, a lot of times it's because your parents raised you to be spoiled brats. You were raised on a healthy diet of stupid-ass cartoons, too many trips to Disney, and you were raised on a diet of, you don't have to go out and become an independent individual, son or daughter. You know, you're a little mama's boy. You're a little mama's girl. Because when parents never really grew up mentally, they want to cling to their own children. They want to cling to their own children because they don't want their children to ever grow up and leave the nest. The truth is that if you want to raise empowered adults, people who are mature and empowered, you have to kick them out of the fucking nest eventually. And that's sort of what's happened, is that we're living in a time period where childhood has been artificially prolonged. We are children longer than we have to be. You know, it used to be a time where by the age of 18, you were kicked out of your home. And you had to be on your own by the age of 18. Nowadays, you're living with your parents till you're fucking 28 or more. And it's like the new norm. We are overgrown fucking children. And I think that one manifestation of the infantilization of children, meaning that even when you become an adult legally by the age of 18 or 21, whichever arbitrary definition you want to use, we basically are not expected to be adults by that age. And what's happened is that I think one manifestation of this prolonged childhood is feminism. Feminism does not treat women like grown adults. Feminism treats women like children. And women, I think, also in this reawakening age where Donald Trump was elected president, women also want to be treated like adults. And here's a little controversial idea for you. I would argue that a woman who wants to be treated like an adult wants a man to come and lay that cock down on her. All right, a woman who wants to be treated like an adult. You know, it's sort of ironic, right? Because we think that treating women like an adult means being an empowered feminist and getting your own job and saying, I don't need no man. Here's a radical idea. Maybe truly respecting women and truly treating them like adults means not infantilizing them with feminist fantasies that shame women from their inborn feminine nature and tell them that true happiness is not going to be found in serving a man of your choice, but it's going to be found in getting a job and all these stereotypical masculine pursuits that have been traditional throughout, you know, the fucking centuries. And here's an even more radical idea. What if to truly treat a woman like an adult is to treat her like the feminine woman she is? That when it comes to a man and a woman interacting, treating her like an adult means laying that cock down on her, being unabashedly masculine, wanting to have the leadership role, leading her, and not being a petty, weak bitch who grovels for the basic approval of a female. Meaning you don't treat her like shit, but you understand that there's a certain respect and a certain role that comes with being masculine and being feminine. And the feminine role is to be subservient to the masculine man. It's to serve him, it's to follow him, it's to sort of support him. Doesn't mean the guy can't support her back, but there's an implicit sort of respect between the man and the woman. And if you're a guy whose life and his happiness and his self-esteem and his integrity lives or dies on what a woman approves of you or does not approve of you, you are a bitch boy. You are not an adult. And an adult woman is not going to respect a little boy. So I would say that adult women want men to reclaim their own masculinity and treat women in accordance with masculine and feminine principles. Because a truly evolved and matured woman, is aware of her femininity and can embrace it, and like wine, she can mature with that, learning her own skills and talents in this world through femininity rather than through trying to pretend that she doesn't have a vagina and that the vagina gets wet at the sight of a masculine man, i.e. 50 Shades of Grey, okay, etc., etc. So there's a radical idea. What if to truly treat women with respect is to treat them like adults? And to treat a woman like an adult is to understand that she's not just a stupid little child, that she has a vagina, she eventually went through puberty. When she gets to the legal age, she might even be having sex with men. She goes through puberty, she has a menstrual cycle, a monthly reminder that she's not equal to men, that there's something inborn to her that is designed to be subservient to a man when he injects her with his sperm and she becomes pregnant with his child. Not subservient in the sense that she's lesser than a man, but like I've said before, we all serve somebody. Men serve people too. If you're a man, you might serve your boss. Even if you're a business owner, you're the boss, you serve your customers. We all serve somebody, but the question is, in what capacity do you serve people? And women, newsflash, have vaginas. And those are basically baby-making factories that work best when they serve a man. We all serve somebody, and there's nothing retrograde or weak or pathetic or inferior about a woman who takes pride in her feminine duty, in her feminine capacities, and honors that role and maximizes her capacity as a nurturer and creator of human beings. So I'm arguing that maybe to truly respect women and to truly treat them like fucking adults, like the girl in that message on Facebook sent me, to truly treat them like adults is to acknowledge what they are, and to stop feeding them this infantilizing feminist nonsense that nowadays is being pushed through fucking Star Wars fucking films. I mean, when a fantasy movie is pushing feminism, what does that tell you about how fantastical feminism really is? It's a fantasy, man. It's a fucking corporate lie spoon-fed to people to infantilize them and rob them of their own adulthood. And that's what's happening now. We are reclaiming our adulthood. We are no longer fucking overgrown, childhood prolonged idiots. We voted for Donald Trump. We voted for realism. We voted for masculinity, which by extension means we voted for femininity. Reality is making a comeback. We are no longer living in a fucking trance of corporate fantasies. And the world is only going to get better when people man up and people woman up and people become fucking adults again. It's time to become adults. Okay? No more Disneyland fantasy bullshit, Star Wars feminist propaganda crap.
We've been friends for a long time.
Hi, no comment about your meeting with the president-elect. Nothing to say?
I just want to take a picture right now.
You take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. All right?
So we just interrupted it.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.